What?
Well,
Tell us more.
here's the thing, Jonathan. I know what you're thinking. Earlier.
Really? Yeah?
Yeah, earlier, right at the beginning, before the subject abruptly changed, your old pal, JS to the S, suggested that you do something with berries.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. I've had a really good idea. I've been thinking about this a lot, right? But what's more popular than berries? They will all the way... Everything.
There's no berries.
Margaret Thatcher was more popular than berries, was she?
As far as I know, berries are...
Democracy? Is that more popular than berries? Not from what I've been looking at. See, I can do topical conversations as well. I'm a jack of many hats. Trades. That's... Oh, Jonathan, grow berries. Grow them in a bush.
They are commonplace. They are taken for granted. They are either mildly enjoyed or despised. Some like a berry jam. Some like a berry Pop-Tart. No one goes like, number one choice is berries. Berries, 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 berries. There's no chanting for berries. There's no viral videos about berries. There's no hot new influencer that's all berry influencing.
Well,
it doesn't happen.
Everything you've just said tells us there's a gap in the what, Conrad?
I believe that's called a market.
The market! The market, which is great because that's where we will go to sell the berries on our berry farm.
Why? Where does it come from? First the frogs, then the berries. I'm big on analyzing
berry
folks.
helmet.
Berry helmet.
Yeah, Berry Helmet's berry farm. This tracks. We're gonna go out into the woods because
what does it track?
Quasi.
Where's the track? Where's the points of connection that come together to form this track? Helmet Berry's berry farm. I'm thinking of frogs.
Your name's Berry Helmet. It's an Old West name because we're gonna run a berry ranch. I've thought a lot about this for the past 2 weeks. I've thought a lot about how good it would be if we went into the forest where no one can sort of tell us to get off any property and build some tiny little fences out of matchsticks and throw some berries in there and run a ranch. We'll make a farmhouse. Oh, no, even better, we'll buy one of those plastic ones you see at Toys R Us.
We can all fit in there.
Whoa.
All cozied up.
Even better, yeah, we only need the one.
You haven't mentioned anything about the berries. You said we need berries. No, what type of berries? What are we going to do? Nothing. We're going to have a farmhouse. We're going to be running around. Berries.
Oh, God,
what?
You've had everything, yeah? Conrad's got a lasso.
Of course. Obviously. Like,
What do we need
you think, we're done. This is as far as the idea is gone. No, you haven't even heard the best part. I have a lasso.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with the lasso? Why? Uh-oh. Yeah, just hit me. There's 3 of us. You're not a roper of anyone but me. I'm the one getting roped, I think.
What? See?
I'm worried.
This is what I love about you, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Really?
You're so attentive. You're thinking 3-4 steps ahead. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that about you.
I think it was 1 step. Just who's getting roped was the step.
I mean, we can rope
Probably
you.
me.
Conrad, look, we can start off every morning, with you and Conrad waking up and him just chasing you through the woods, getting ready to catch and hog-tie you to bring you back to the farm for your choring. I've decided Conrad runs the farm now because you've mouthed off too much.
Right.
So now you're there to do the choring.
So I'm the farmhand. I'm the 44-year-old muscle of the situation. It's my bod.
Right. Well, I mean, if anyone is going to be the muscle in this situation,
I'm so much. Aren't I like 10 years older? I'm so old. I'm going to be 50 soon. Body barely works. My feet just turn purple now. I like, what are they doing? Just swollen, shiny, actually berry-like with the gleam. You know how a good berry is so swollen, it's bursting.
Hey, yo! Your boys ready to come back here and get some homemade lemonade? need. It's Becky, JoJo, Barb, Luann, Gummidge.
Oh, Becky.
It's me, the farmer's daughter.
Becky, JoJo, Barb, Luann, Gummidge.
It's freshly squousins. I want to come back here. It's low on sugar because we don't use none.
Now, Becky, you know what I told you about messing around with them farmhands.
I've been messing around with them farmhands again, Daddy. I'm really, really sorry. I didn't mean to. I made some apology lemonade because I know I shouldn't be doing that.
Well, all right. You just be a good girl.
Not with Barry Helmet. He's a bad, bad man.
Becky, JoJo, Becky,
Yeah,
Gummidge.
Becky, JoJo, Luann, Gummidge. That's me. I've been a proud Gummidge.
Gummidge. Who are the Gummidges? What are they gonna do?
The Gummidges run the farm. The Gummidges round the berry. What the point is, Jonathan, is do you know how to milk berries?
You can squeeze them.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Well, you don't want to hurt the berries. You just want to get their milky yield. So we can put them in very tiny bottles. I mean, very tiny bottles. What I've done is I've gotten sort of little Games Workshop miniatures, and wherever any one of them is holding a bottle, I've cut that off and I've drilled a hole into it. And then you will get them that fresh berry milk into those bottles. We take them into the market.
And we're selling berry milk. We're not mixing berry juice with milk. That's the way to get what people have had before, which is sort of a berry flavored milk or yogurt. We're claiming that gently just tweaking just a little bit of a almost like I don't know, am I horny somehow? Is it possible that I'm thinking about nipples because you're talking about milking? I'm thinking about treating a berry like a nipple, and I think this is where I always try to trace it back. You know,
It's
what's
better
going
than
on?
treating a nipple like a berry. It's a mistake I've made.
We did talk about nipples earlier. And
We
your nipples
did,
are
we
sensitive
did.
like berries.
It's a sensitive subject, yes.
They need to be treated with sensitivity. You don't want those berries squeezed like you don't want your nipples squeezed right now. You just want them gently coaxed, if I'm using the right word.
Okay, I get the problem. I understand the issue. You're thinking, every Sabbath when we go into the market to sell our wares, will we be riding a berry-drawn carriage? Yes, we will.
Obviously.
The berries.
Conrad's
going to be yarring them.
Yar! I'll be all going, yar! And hitting him with my lasso. Because, you know, can't afford a whip. It's a small farm.
Yeah, we're in the woods. Never forget that bit.
So the berries can walk? What is going on? How do they move?
I mean,
They don't move, do they? We just sit there and whip berries and wait for them to go somewhere, like this show.
What?
We're just waiting for the show to take us off and blast us off, but we're just whipping berries alone in the woods. Is that what we're doing? Is that not what we're doing?
Next, you're going to tell me we can't breed them.
I mean, with the assistance of bees for pollination, maybe.
Really? Do you think we need bees? Because my idea was to get you to lay on your tummy in the woods with your sort of legs kicking up in the air and just a berry in each hand, just sort of pushing them together, going, come on now, take her.
Yeah, you know, we could you can manually pollinate. I mean, you know, we'd need to have some sort of something, you know, to sort of stick into open flowers on one plant and transfer the pollen to the other. You know, some sort of I mean, it need to be conically shaped, or, you know, like a rod of some kind.
I'm still laughing at Taker. like when they try to get pandas to breed or something like that.
Yeah.
So doesn't look good, but it's berries.
Get it done. Get it done, Hoss. That's what you're doing.
I'm talking to small fruit that has no sentience, no ear holes.
Come on now, get your cummies.
Get your
Get your cummies now. You know, like an old-timey cowboy, like, you know, Sam Elliott or someone would say, get your cummies.
They're constantly talking about cummies with berries. Yeah, it's true.
Hell yeah. You'll be just like Sam Neill in Event Horizon. Anyway, we'll breed them. And, you know, we've got you covered on the bee front. Because I just been throwing them lemons out back. They've been attracting all sorts of bugs. Not many bees, but I can get you some flies and dragonflies. They're down by the river. I have to fight Lloyd for them.
Becky JoJo.
But I normally get a handful or two. And that's for barbecue night.
The bugs?
I'm Becky JoJo Luann Gummidge.
You just show up in places with a handful of bugs saying, I'm making JoJo Luann Gummidge barbecue night. And they're like, run, she's back. She's got the bugs again.
Look what I caught, Pa. These are gonna fit the grill good.
Everyone runs in terror when Becky JoJo Luann Gummidge shows up with a handful of bugs that she wants you to eat. She's
but
forceful.
She's gonna cook them first. I'm gonna cook them first. You see?
Some sort of sauce. She'll call it barbecue sauce.
Yeah, I got some sort of sauce.
But you don't know if that's what it is. It could be anything.
It ain't mostly river water. What? I've always had trouble with the R's.
With a southern accent, it's tough.
Well, any American accent. I've never been able to iron the R's out of my Britishness. Which is good, you know, cling on to the accent. You got to have what assets you can claw onto, especially as you get older.
It's a beautiful accent. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
I tried to impersonate it for years. I can never do it an ounce of justice.
Oh, God, Jonathan, we love to just grab berries and shovel them in our mouth. You know, that's basically how we'll end each time, you know. Each day we'll just sit cross-legged on the forest floor, just sort of handfuls of berries, cramming them in, looking at each other, nodding enthusiastically, just to confirm it's good and that we're living the good life.
Do we know they're not poisoned? Like, do we even know what kind of berries they're? So to say we're selling berries is not unlike saying, oh, I don't know, we're putting out product. Like, what's the product? You know.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, you're thinking of sort of specialized farms. You can get, you know, very specific dairy farms or like horse, you know. We're one of them more all-purpose where there's a bit of everything. So really, there's a berry medley going on.
Oh, okay. A mix.
Yeah. Basically, you know, things we've bought just to, you know, because you got to trade on the market to get some of the desirable breeding species, and then, you know, some are found we've tossed in there.
Are we sure they're berries? Because the sauce was river water.
It was not mostly river water.
It was.
So it wasn't even the thing that was in it more.
Yeah, I mean, on the label, river water probably would have been third or fourth.
That's
third
still
or fourth.
high.
Somewhere after the slunge.
So the berries, I'm suspect of the berries.
Yeah, berry suspect. The sex interrogator suspects a berry. What a surprise.
I think anything small and milkable you may call a berry this time. I'm worried.
Oh, God.
Very worried. Very, very worried.
Oh, God. In that case, I've got a berry for you.
Oh, no. That's what I think it's a metaphor. I read for metaphors. I think it's
my little drippy Willy. That was a horrible way to describe any genital region.
Any genital. Any and all
cool
genitals.
Christmas will do a loving you.